Assalamu alaikum and wish you good morning, grade 5. How are you all? My dear class, we are moving toward next unit. Please open your books. Today we will do reading of next unit. All right, class, it's unit number 10, children rights. As you know that every person have some duties, but with the duties every person have some rights to live in a independent nation, independent state. The United Nations UN was established in 1945 as a world community of nations. As you know that this United Nations established to confirm that there should be peace among the nations, and this organization also settled all the disputes between the nations. The UN protects the citizens of the world from aggression and human rights abuse. This is the most important part of this UN organization, that it settled a good platform for all the citizens of the world that they can live peacefully and independently in any country. The UN has made a Declaration of Human Rights and the Convention of the Rights of the Child (CRC). It supports that children's rights to ensure that every child has a safe and secure living condition. Most nations of the world have agreed to abide by these international laws. A child is a person who is under the age of 18 years. All parents and adult guardians of the children have a responsibility to protect them and provide a safe and secure environment for them. Every child should have access to proper diet and food supplements for nourishment and growth in childhood. They must have clean drinking water, and they should be properly clothed to protect them from heat and cold weather. Children should have a secure and healthy home environment and a clean neighborhood. Children should be provided with opportunities for their physical and mental growth. These are the basic needs of all the individuals. On this page, page number 99, we come to know that how UN secured the children's rights and what are the basic needs of all the children living anywhere. Proper nourishment, proper environment, proper feeding, clothing, and a suitable environment where they feel free themselves. Next page, please open. Children should be cared for and guided by the parents to be good citizens. Children should be taught good social values, and parents must ensure intellectual development of a child. They must educate children to enable them to learn skill and knowledge. This will help develop a civic sense and make them responsible citizens of the country. As you know, my dear students, first of all, this is the most important duty of the parents to that tell their children the social values, that which thing is good for them and which is bad for them. Children should be encouraged to express their opinion and thoughts. Elders should listen to them and discuss issues that affect them. Whenever there is any problem with a child, we should have listened that child carefully, and we have to settle that issue. They should share their views and should guide them accordingly. Parents, teachers, and elders who interact with children should communicate with them and understand their needs. Freedom of thought and expression of every individual should be respected. The government must safeguard the rights of disabled and handicapped children. They are also protected if they are abused and badly treated by their elders. Special children must enjoy a full and decent life that ensures dignity and promotes self-help. Facilities should be provided for them to participate in the community. Children who are mentally handicapped or physically disabled should not be isolated and neglected by the community. Every child should have access to justice. If the children are offenders, they should be given a fair trial. A child shouldn't be sentenced to death and put into prison for life. A child offender should be sent to reform institution or juvenile centers. Children have the right to protect them from economic exploitation of work which is dangerous for them. Children need to be protected from abuse and bad treatment. Alright class, on page number 100 we have learned about that how the children can be guided from their early life and how we have to behave with the children, how we have to treat them, and if the children are disabled, handicapped, how government have planned to give them a proper life. So my dear class, today your task is reading page number 99 and 100. Allah Hafiz to all of you.